All right, everyone. I have a gardening confession to make. So one night, I think this is probably maybe 2 or 3 months ago. I think it might be close to 3 months ago. You're just laying there in bed, scrolling through the phone. I was looking at Facebook, and an ad popped up for Tulip World. They had a whole bunch of stuff on 75% off, and I'm in free shipping as well too. So I'm like, let me see what I can get from here. And I ended up getting a whole bunch of stuff, and guess what? They've been sitting in this box ever since then. So I need to go through all of these and see what exactly I bought, and also decide how I'm going to plan them out. I know I bought some dahlias, and I know there are ones that I don't have. Now I'm filming this the 18th or 19th of August, and it's kind of late to plant dahlias in our area. Maybe it's not. So my thought is I can plant these dahlias in a raised bed that I have, and that way they can overwinter in there and be ready for next year. So in our zone 8A, dahlias, you can leave them in the ground. You don't have to lift them, which is an amazing blessing. So let me start out by going through my list of what I bought exactly. And what I'm going to do is I am going to pop a picture on the screen so I can show you guys exactly what I bought. So if you're a gardener, you know what I'm talking about. You buy stuff and then you forget to plant them. I bought some anemone, so I'm going to pop the name and the picture on the screen because I am afraid that I'm going to mispronounce this and get banned on YouTube. I'm not about to do that. So this is a total of, let's see, 25 corms. So I'm going to pop a image on the screen. So the next thing is ranunculus. So I've been on the lookout for these ranunculus for a while. So this is the Ticolati Ink Ranunculus. I'll pop a picture of that. This has 25 corms. And this I can keep until spring, because usually what I do with my ranunculus is I dry store them indoors, and then I pot them up like in the spring, and then I plant them out because they can withstand some cool weather. So next thing that I have is some dahlias, and this one here is 3 tubers, guys. And it's a Pulp Fiction, and I want to show you guys. I've left this in here. I don't know if you can see. Can you see there's some white roots? Like right there, there's some white roots already in it. So they're still alive. Next is some more ranunculus, and this one here is Picotee Mix, and this is 25 corms as well. What is this? Let's see here. Oh, it's a hosta. Okay, this one is a Catherine hosta. I'll pop the picture. I really do like this one here. I do remember what it looks like. More dahlias, and these are all still in good shape. They have a lot of sprouts. The one thing that I did is when I got the box, I opened it up so that way air can go in there. So that was a good decision. So there's 3 tubers, and this one is called Decorative Dahlia American Pie. Okay. I don't remember what that looks like, but I'll pop the name on the screen. Next is 3. Man, I got a lot of dahlias, you guys. 3 tubers of the Top Mix Dahlia. Okay, interesting. I may give some of this away to my neighbors too, because they do have some raised beds. And I think I can probably pot some of them up for them. Next is a dahlia, and this is the Wizard of Oz. Again, 3 tubers, and they look super healthy because they have sprouts on them. More dahlias again, 3 tubers again of the tricolor dahlia, Dahlia. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And then I got, hosta. Okay. So this is 6 plants of a mixed hosta. So what I might do is pot these up in pots and let them sprout. Then I've got, what is this? 25 bulbs. Oh, anemone again, Black Eye Beauty. Ooh. And then this, I'm going to dry store again, and I'm going to pre-sprout this indoors in spring, and then plant them out because they can handle some cool. And then some hide anemone. Again, I'll pop the name on the screen and the picture as well. 25 bulbs. These again, I can 25 forms, which I'm going to again store these and plant them in the springtime. So let me do this. Let me separate out my dahlias and my hostas, because those I'm gonna plant now, and my ranunculus, and my anemone, I will plant those in spring because I'm gonna pre-sprout them in spring. So I'm gonna take this indoor, and then I can get started working on this. Would love if you can please like, subscribe, comment, share this video with any of your gardening friends as well. I'm sure that I'm not the only one that buy plants and then take forever to plant them. So let's store this first, and then we're gonna head out to the yard because I wanna show you the raised bed that I'm gonna turn over and use to plant some of these dahlias. Now, if I remember correctly, some of the dahlias are shorter dahlias while some of them are taller. So I'm gonna have to research each one of these so I can know which ones to group together and which ones not to, because I have a feeling that when I plant them out now that I will get some blooms this season, because for us dahlias can go all the way up to November. So I've got, let's see, September, October, I've got a good 3 months or so. So I might get some blooms on this. So let's put this up first. Did I also mention that all of these dahlias I got for dahlias, anemone, and hostas, all of them were 84 bucks, 84 or 89, either one. I think it might be 89 bucks on clear, and they were all on clearance, and it was free shipping. So that is not a bad deal for so many things, and really nice quality things, as you can see too as well, and things that are unusual too as well based on the pictures that you see. So let me start getting a little bit of a dent on planting these. All right, so I'm in the backyard, and I'm thinking that this bed that you see here is what I want to use, because in it has 2 okra plants, and these okra plants, poor okra, I have really abused them. I haven't done anything much. I'll be the first to admit I wasn't a good okra plant mom this season. So I'm going to pull these out, and then I'm going to use this bed here now to hold over my dahlias. And in case you're wondering, like, hey, this looks like there's flowers here. There is. I did plant a hyacinth bean and it's growing, but I've got so many hyacinth bean in this yard, I don't need any more. So I'm going to take that out. So I've cleared out the bed. Next thing I want to do is let me sort my dahlias, because I think I have some shorter ones as well as some taller ones. So let me go through my list and find which ones are the shorter and which ones are the taller ones, and I'll know where to plant them. All right, so I have gone ahead and researched all of my dahlias, and these 4 packs that I have, they're all shorter dahlias. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plant them all in this bed. Each pack has a set of 3 tubers. And what I'm gonna do is I need to come back and label them. So I'm gonna verbalize what I'm putting in where, so I can come back, watch the video, and then come back later on, because I'm losing daylight right now. I think now it's probably like 7:45ish or so. So I'm losing daylight. So let's put some fertilizer in this bed. Dahlias are heavy feeders, so I want to go ahead and put a generous amount of fertilizer. And then I'm going to take my hori knife, and I'm just going to work the soil up, trying to give the dahlia as much chance as possible. This bed does have drip irrigation, which is nice. You guys, this is some lazy gardening I'm doing today. Alright, let's start here first. So First one that I'm planting is going to be the decorative dahlia American pie. So that's what I'm planting here. Oh, the tubers are looking really good. So let me show you what a dahlia tuber looks like. This is a good example. So for a dahlia tuber, you have the neck, the tuber right here. You should have a little bit of a neck, and do you see where it has an eye right here? Well, this one here is actually pretty easy to notice because it is already sprouted. So if you see a dahlia like this, that's good. Now I could technically split this into two because there's one right there and then there's another one right here, but I don't really need to split them in two. This container came with a lot. Here's another good example. So notice how there's a head, there's the tuber of itself, and an eye. And in this case, the eye has sprouted. So that's how you know that your dahlia is good. And if you squish them and they feel hard, like almost like consistency like a potato, that means that they're good. Now sometimes when you get them, they would look like this. Like this one here, the neck is broken. So that's not really good. So I can take it out. But I'm going to go ahead and plant the whole thing because I could technically split this. But I'm going to go ahead and plant the whole thing because it's got sprout here. And I'm pretty certain that I will get some dahlias this year. So again, for my labeling purposes, this is the American Pie Dahlia. And how deep you plant this is you want to cover the top of the head. Now, if you're not sure if you should plant them this way or this way, the safe side is probably on the side of itself. It will grow, but I've got plenty of experience with dahlia, so I'll plant it this way. You want to plant it so the shoot comes up like it's pointing to the top. Actually, I'm going to plant this one a tad bit deeper because I realize that I'm overwintering this in here. So I don't want it to freeze on top. So I'm just going to dig my hole a little bit deeper. All right, dahlia number one. You know what I'm going to do? Let me go grab some plant tags and then I can write a name out afterwards. That way I can stick them as I'm planting them so I know exactly where they are. In the spring, I'm going to show you guys how we're going to dig these and how we can divide them up. Right now, I'm just trying to get them into the ground because somebody forgot to plant them or didn't have time to plant them when they arrive. I'm trying not to break the shoot here. And I'm trying to space them out about 12 inches apart. Maybe a little bit less than that. But 12 inches should be good because, again, this is just a temporary spot that I'm putting them. Next year, what I'm thinking about is I want to dig them up and then border them through this entire bed that is facing the fence. I think that would look good there. Right now there's just too much stuff that's there, so I can't really plant it there. Dahlia number two, for the sake of me labeling, this is the Dahlia. So this one is 18 to 24 inches tall. The one that I just planted is 6 to 12 inches tall. Okay, interesting. You guys, sometimes I notice that the least attention I give to something, the better it does. I think that's what's going to happen here with these dahlias. Alrighty, so for labeling purposes, number 3, this is the, or is it, yeah, number 3. This is the top mixed salmon dahlia, and this height is 10 to 12. Okay. Last one that I have is the Dahlia Pulp Fiction, and these get 8 to 10 inches tall. So all of these are container varieties of what they look like. But that's nice that I'm planting them all in one bed so that they will be, height-wise, wouldn't be competing with the taller ones. Tuber number 1, tuber number 2, tuber number 3. So again, this is, which one did I say? I think this is top mixed salmon. Guys, I'm not sure. I'll go back and look at the video. See how quickly I forget stuff? I'm going to give this a good drink of water and make sure they're all soaked in. And I'll probably see some sprouts in about 2 weeks or so, maybe. Parts of the garden really look tired. It's August. I'm ready to pull a lot of this stuff out. I think I'm ready to pull out my tomatoes, some of my perennials. I'm ready to cut back them. Yeah, I think I'm ready to tidy up the garden again. I have a couple of days coming off in a week or 2, and that's my plan, clean up the garden. Alright, so this video will continue when I plant the rest of the dahlias, the taller ones, and when I plant the hostas as well. So I'm going to pot up the hostas, and then, just so I can make sure they're viable before I plant them in there. The dahlias, I knew they were viable because they still had sprouts on them. So that's my plan. So we'll continue this at a different date. Alright, so today was a bunch of lazy gardening, guys. It wasn't anything too fancy, just planting some dahlias.